Hi, and welcome back to Stop Being Sold. My name is Michelle, and I'm here with Brian. And in today's video, we're discussing how to avoid being scammed when someone approaches you about buying an annuity. Now, I want to start by saying that annuities as a financial product are not a scam. However, they are sold to people when it doesn't make sense for their financial situation, or worse, a salesperson pressures someone into buying a complex annuity with crazy high fees.
And there are some crappy annuities out there.
Yeah.
Personally, I love annuities, but for the right people. They aren't for everyone. You've got to understand that.
Yeah.
Annuities are complex financial products that require careful consideration before purchasing. And while annuities can be appropriate for some individuals' financial situations, consumers need to be cautious of predatory sales practices and scams.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many stories I've heard of people being pressured into buying annuities where the agent continuously calls nonstop and tells them someone they need to buy this now is, oh, it's a limited deal. It's going to stop. You got to get it today.
Yeah.
Now, I will say insurance carriers do have limited time rate changes, but you can always wait and buy an annuity later. Remember that.
Well, aside from pushy sales brokers, what are some red flags or things that people need to know about when someone approaches them about buying an annuity?
First thing everyone needs to know is that if an agent has you write the check to them or to their firm, this is a massive, big red flag. It's that simple. This happens quite often and it's illegal.
Interesting.
So no check should ever be written to the advisor. This is where the agent can take your money and run and leave you trying to find them.
That's good to know. Really good to know. So big red flag if someone says, write the check in my name or my firm's name, just run for the hills. Okay.
Yeah, run.
All right.
Another key thing to be on the lookout for are high fees and the commissions attached to them. You know, some annuities, specifically variable annuities, come with substantial charges and broker commissions that can significantly reduce the value of the annuity and your money over time.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you understand all the fees and get a detailed explanation. For example, if your investment, say $100,000, have the advisor or the broker detail the fees for you. If the annuity has a 1% management fee, 1% ongoing 12B1 fees, which are fees paid out of mutual funds to cover distribution cost, commissions, marketing, that kind of stuff, and maybe 0.5% M&E fees, which are mortality and expense fees, you could end up paying 2.5% or $2,500 per year in fees.
That's insanely high.
It is. And a lot of people get locked into annuities where they're paying way too much.
Yeah.
The key here is to ask for specific fees related to your investment amount. Have the broker or the advisor spell them out for you.
Okay. All right. So what's the next thing that people need to be aware of?
It's critical to review actual growth projections, not just hypotheticals. And here's why. Some annuity pitches show inflated hypothetical returns, not the real projected growth. You need to see the detailed projections in writing. Also, make sure you ask to see historical data on your specific annuity.
So what if a broker or an advisor tells you that they don't have detailed projections, they just have hypotheticals? Do all annuities have detailed projections?
Every carrier should be able to give you the actual historical results of that product. So don't let the agent or advisor tell you they can't. You can always pick up the phone and call that insurance company that they're promoting and ask them your questions directly before you purchase that annuity.
Interesting. Okay. So another important detail that people need to fully understand, and we've talked about this many times on our channel, are the surrender terms of a contract.
Absolutely. It's critical you know the charges and timeline for accessing your funds if you need them. Some annuities have surrender periods over 10 years or more. So you don't want to buy. Now, if you're not trying to buy a 10-year annuity, if you know you're going to need the funds in 3 to 5 years, right? So here's a quick example of how surrender charges can actually hurt you. Let's say you invest that $100,000 and you know you need funds in 5 years, but the agent sells you a 10-year annuity and that has a 5% surrender charge at the end of year 5. When you go to access your funds, you're going to pay a 5% fee on the amount withdrawn or $5,000 on the whole $100,000.
Yeah. A lot of money.
It is. It is. And this brings me to the next tip to avoid becoming the victim of predatory annuity sales practices. And that is to make sure that annuity is suitable for you.
Yeah.
There's many different types of annuities appropriate for different financial situations. If you want safe, guaranteed growth, make sure that's what you get. Don't let a salesperson convince you that an expensive, complex annuity is right for you if your needs are simple.
Yeah, legitimate annuity salespeople are not going to push you to buy something that you don't want, and also they're not going to push you to buy immediately.
No, they won't. Number one, their reputation's on the line here.
Right.
Okay. And if someone tries to pressure you into buying one for the hills, learn to say no.
Yeah.
Many annuities are offered at free dinner seminars. I'll tell you a quick story if I got time here.
Yeah, go for it.
I actually got invited to one of these dinner seminars, and I just sat in. Actually, the insurance company is the one that invited me to see the practice, see how we sell so many annuities, right? And so I went to it, and ended up being, I won't say the company's name, the insurance company's name, but by the end of the presentation, that advisor had applications handed out to everyone in the audience to sign and then bring to them for a follow-up appointment at the front of the room.
Wow.
Meaning you were going to close an annuity in front of everybody sitting in the room. What about privacy concerns?
Well, yeah, and also the pressure.
And that's definitely high pressure. I mean, yes, that's why
Peer
they're selling
pressure.
companies. Yeah. But honestly, take time to review the different options with trusted advisors and get a second opinion.
Well, and you also said you can call the company directly and ask the
Yes, you
question.
can. Yes,
Okay.
you can.
All right. If you found this video valuable, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell as well. Also, we're going to drop a video link to a video that we did on 5 reasons not to buy an annuity despite the great rates right now. So if you're thinking of buying one, which I'm assuming you are because you're watching this video, then you need to go check that one out. The link is in the description and the pinned comment below. All right, Brian. So any parting words of wisdom before we wrap this up?
Yeah. If you think an annuity is right for your situation, then take the time to read the contract.
Yeah.
These contracts are as big as a local phone book.
They are. They're crazy.
They're also written by attorneys and very hard to understand. Ask questions, understand it fully prior to making that purchase.
Okay. Well, there you have it. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, Brian, so much for this information. And thanks to everyone who watched.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.